Welcome to the first episode of Sit Down Sundays at Creation Corner. So, what is Sit Down Sundays? I don't know yet. It's mainly going to be a sort of channel update, what's going on, just kind of, sitting down and chatting. That's just what we're going to do. If I have something new to announce, they'll be announced on Sit Down Sundays. If I have something new to go over, i.e. this, we'll go over it. If we're getting distracted by Distraction Kitty again, we'll go over that. The Kitty. The first main thing we're going over today is we are so close to reaching my goal of 100 subscribers. As of filming this now, it could be more, it may be less by the time this goes live. We are at 75. We are only 25 people away from reaching my goal. That is fantastic. And frankly, a month ago, I didn't think I'd be this far away as I was. I was at, I think about a month ago, I was exactly about 40, 42 subs. It's gone up that much since then. For me, that's incredible. And thank you guys. Thank you for making the drive help stay afloat and just helping me push out with creating. As you can see, schedule, other than Tuesdays. Tuesdays is still a wild child. This week I do have a video for Tuesdays. I don't have a cemented series. I think Tuesdays just may remain random. But yes, the big announcement for this week is, well, I now have a website. It is still very much in the infant stages, but in the future, it's going to be my main place to make announcements, up-planned videos. I'm going to have a suggestion page on there where you guys can make suggestions because, well, I need suggestions for albums. On the website, you can find all my videos. They all get uploaded there as well. You can find the scripts to all my videos in the scripts section. In those, you'll see the scripts for the reviews, for the lists, for any other random video I have. And in those blogs, you will also find the videos to make finding them quite easy. I have my contact information listed on there as well, and I'm going to be adding more tabs. Maybe one day down the line, way down the line, I'll have merch. Actually having ideas for some things I want to do with merch, but like I said, that's way down the line and not even really going to truly think about it yet. So yes, head on over to the website, check it out. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments here, and I'll see if I can add them. Like I said, I'm very new to building websites. This is new to me. I'm having fun with it. It kind of reminds me of the old MySpace days of customizing your MySpace. Those were fun. I miss those. Now, one thing we're going to have in these every week, I'm going to try to fill these in, is the suggestion of the week from me to you. I just got back from a vacation down to Paso Robles, California. That was fun. If you like, go down there. It's fun. While we were down there, in the hotel room, had free HBO. And I checked on a movie I thought was going to be crap, and it ended up being really good. And what I really want to recommend for you is the music to this movie, Motherless Brooklyn. It's an old school 50s, detective movie, and the main character has, Tourette's, which when I read that, that's what I thought was going to be the movie. Like, this is going to be a comedy, they're just going to be making fun of people. No, this movie is really good, and it has many, many, many stars in it. Edward Norton's the main star. So you want to see the Hulk having Tourette's? That's terrifying. Not the Hulk having Tourette's. Don't picture the Hulk having Tourette's. Baldwin's in it. Bruce Willis is in it. There's a lot of big names in this movie, and it's really good. But like I was saying, the soundtrack to this movie is incredible. If you like old school jazz, like barroom jazz, 50s jazz, all that stuff, this is it. This got it off on Amazon. It's only $20. I highly recommend this. It's great. Next up, I'm going to give you a quick little tour around Creation Corner. The lighting will get better. I'm using my sister's makeup light for now to help make it. I didn't want to have the huge overhead lights. It felt a little more intimate like this. It probably doesn't look too great, but But I have the legit lights coming in, make things look a little bit better. It'll actually help my other videos in general. But I want to give you a quick tour around the desk, show you what I have. Want to give you a quick tour around the desk, show you what I have going on in here. Let's start off with the fun side. I haven't freehanded in a while, so forgive any choppiness. But And also, forget the filth. I'm still kind of organizing this. Like I said, it's in the baby stages. For recording and gameplay, I have the Shure microphone that everybody uses because, well, it's damn good. I got it on my new little boom mic stand. It's cheap. It's only 30 bucks on Amazon. But hey, it does the job. Yes, this microphone is incredible. If you want to record music or gameplay or anything, I highly recommend this mic. It's incredible. But to go with the mic, which was recommended, I actually will recommend it on my end too, is we have the Cloud Lifter. It's a very necessary piece of equipment for this thing because it helps boost the signal cleanly without getting too, scratchy. Next to it, I have my little Behringer audio interface. I eventually want to get a new one. This guy's a little small, a little limited on what it can do, but it does the job for what I have right now because, like I said before, I'm not exactly a rich boy. I'm limited on funds. But this guy does the job. He actually does pretty good. I've had some gain issues with it, getting a little scratchy on guitar when recording with it. I'll figure that out. I'm tweaking with it. Next to it, I have the powered USB, because you need a powered USB to work this thing. Outlet! Up here, Semper Curiosus. Got my fancy light bulb. My little record player I got for Christmas last year. I love this thing. Buster Sword. Sekiro. My stupid ass face. Lava lamp, because every desk needs a lava lamp. Cool clock with laser. Old little Samsung mic. Or whatever this thing's freaking called. Samson. I was close. GoPro dude. Got my Switch up here. Down here we got PS4. Got clutter, because clutter. Dr. Pepper fridge. More clutter. I'm organizing it, people. Got my PSP. All the good stuff's in there. Eventually I'll get this cleaned up. And it'll look pretty. Now for the amp wise, we have the Victory RD1, Rob Chapman's signature amp. Well, his little signature amp. I love this thing. This thing is sweet. So it's your tube amp on a little Victory, little 12-inch speaker. This thing is dope. For a little amp, this thing is actually super powerful for such a little dude. It actually has variable wattages. That helps in the room, high, low. If I remember right, if you look at the back, it tells you. I'm not going to swing that around right now. But I think it goes from 5 to 26 watts. I believe that's right. But yeah, this thing is killer. I love this little lamp. Now, I want to show you something else. I want to address, YouTube's kind of screwing with me on one thing. I make sense because I'm going against my, normal videos style. But the Rise of Fenrir. I put a lot of work in those videos, and they're not getting a lot of views. I understand it's a new gameplay. Gameplay is all over YouTube. If you like Dark Souls or just like seeing a guy in pain, go check those videos out. I put a lot of time, but they're worth the time. I have a lot of fun putting them together. So if you like Dark Souls, you like games, if you just want to see me suffer, go and check them out. Or if you have any friends you think might like it, send it their way. For my Dark Souls videos mainly, I want to go over this. I've been researching more editing software to use because the thing that really takes the most amount of time when I'm doing my Dark Souls playthroughs is the editing I have to do. Let me show you guys real quick. There's multiple steps I have to go through because iMovie is quite limited. Now, down the road, when I actually have good equipment, I know how to use Premiere. I wanted to get Premiere on my laptop that I'm going to eventually get as well. And I'll be able to use that. In the meantime, though, what do you guys recommend for, good editing software, either free or inexpensive, that can work on a not so powerful program? I know that's asking a lot, but this is what I have to do. First thing I gotta do is I used to do this in pictures, and that was a pain, but I've changed it to now that I actually have a long video of green screen to make things easier. But what I have to do, since you cannot adjust the green screen size in iMovie, which is stupid, is I have to do picture-in-picture on the green screen. And when I do that, I have to remember what I did in the gameplay or go off of audio cues and do that and then adjust my face to how I go and how I react. And that can be troublesome. Like if I forget something down the road, it kind of messes with the main video itself, but that is what it is. And when I eventually finish that, I have to save that video as a separate video. And then when I'm done with that, I have to go up into, let's go with you. I have to green screen that video on top of the gameplay. I also realized, well, I know I had the box in some of the Dark Souls videos. I realized all I had to do to get rid of that was just turn up the intensity of the green screen. I don't know why my brain forgot about that. Maybe because in the past when I did it, it would kind of screw with me. It would screw with me. I'd turn into a ghost. But I have to do this step. And then I have to go through here, verify everything matches up, do any kind of minor tweaks I need to. I could do extra little zoom-ins on the gameplay itself here. But this whole step is mainly to sync up the green screen with the gameplay. This step isn't that time-consuming. The one that's really time-consuming, honestly, is doing the full-fledged green screen stuff. Because then we finish up, the last step is, after saving that footage, going into... I think I might have got mixed up on here. But I think you get the gist of it. This was the final cut. This is the final one where I go into the gameplay and actually cut it up. Do cuts in the video, add effects, make it the finished product. That's the fun part. So yeah, if any of you guys know a good program that actually lets you adjust green screen in the footage to make this process a lot easier. I kind of got jumbled up because I've cleaned up bits, I've deleted some footage, so that's probably where some of these things are going that I'm missing. But I need something that's a little bit easier. I know my friend has DaVinci. I'm going to take a look into that. But if you have any good suggestions, let me know. Comment below. Let me know. Lastly for this video, if you guys have any questions for me, like a Q&A kind of thing, if you're watching this video you have a question for me, leave them in the comments. Every Sunday if I have questions, I'll answer them for you. At least try to. Ask anything. I don't care. Just ask anything. Well, thank you for checking out the first episode. It'll differ week to week as I make adjustments. You know, like I said, this is the first episode, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go in the future. But hey, we're all evolving together. So, leave a like, subscribe, ring that bell, you know my future videos. Thank you for coming and checking me out. Until next time, take care.